This is the second part of the book Bambi from Walt Disney. As I promised, we would be continuing the story since the book is a little bigger than the rest. One morning, Thumper came hopping along saying, "Bambi, I've discovered a wonderful place. Let's go there together. My mother doesn't like me to go far. She says it's dangerous for fawns. She won't stay long, and besides, it's full of delicious things to eat." "We won't stay long." Thumper knew that Bambi wouldn't resist such an offer. "Things to eat," Bambi said, suddenly becoming interested. "Well, let's go then. Why are we wasting time?" Both of them started running, and Bambi thought he had never seen so many trees. They finally arrived at the edge of a big meadow. "Here it is," Thumper proudly exclaimed. Both of them started eating with very big appetites. "I will become the fattest rabbit in the forest," announced Thumper, disappearing into the carpet flowers. "I'm thirsty," said Bambi, after a while. "There is a puddle not far from here," Thumper said between mouthfuls. Bambi was amazed how much his friend knew. Suddenly, something jumped out of the grass. "That's a frog. It lives near the water, and we disturbed him, so that's why it's hiding," Thumper explained. Bambi moved closer to the water's edge, but as he bent over to drink, he saw another fawn exactly looking like him. "You always see yourself in the water," explained Thumper. "It's called a reflection." There was always more for Bambi to learn. "Hello, Bambi," said a voice. This time it was not a reflection. It was a little doe who smiled at him. Bambi was so surprised that he bounded up, but he also felt very shy. She introduced herself. "My name is Feline. I'm your cousin. Would you like to play with me?" she said as she ran off. Bambi began running too, but in his excitement he tripped and fell in the water. Feline helped him to get up. Both of them were playing when they saw two does coming in their direction. "Look, Bambi, look who's coming," Feline said. Bambi's mother and another doe that Bambi didn't know. They were approaching. "That's my mother," Feline added, "and she is your aunt." Soon Bambi and Feline were playing happily together. "Your cousin is a sissy," said Thumper. "She never wants to play with me." "No, she isn't," Bambi reclaimed. "Besides, if you ate less clover, your belly wouldn't be so fat and you could run faster, and then you could play with us." One day, Bambi and Feline went with their mothers to a clearing where several deer had gathered. "Who are they waiting for?" asked Bambi. "They are waiting for the king of the forest, the big stag." "You will be the happiest and the proudest of all," said his mother. "Why?" asked Bambi again. Very impressed. "The big stag is your father, and that's why everybody calls you Little Prince." Then came the sound of pounding hoofs, and the big stag burst out of the woods. "You must promise to be courageous, and one day, when I'm old, you will, in your turn, become the king of the forest," the big stag told Bambi. Life continued happily for Bambi and his mother for quite some time. But one day, it wasn't the sun that awoke Bambi. A frightening noise could be heard all over the forest. It was a sound of shooting. "Danger! Man!" cried the running deer. Bambi's mother began to run, crying, "Bambi, hurry!" The shooting seemed to get closer every minute. "Why are men so mean?" Bambi thought. He ran as fast as he could. "Faster, Bambi, faster!" shouted his mother while they were fleeing. It seemed as if their happy life had turned into a nightmare. "Follow me," said the father, and he took them to a thicket. They heard the shouts and loud roaring noise go by. Then everything was quiet again. "You're safe now, my son," said the king, as he continued majestically on his way. Bambi and his mother waited in the clearing until they were sure the hunters had gone away. Then they returned to their home in the heart of the forest. Soon, summer was over, and the weather grew colder. One morning, Bambi awoke in the shivering to find that the world had turned white during the night. Every blade of grass was covered with a white coat, and so was every tree and every bush. His mother was watching him and said, "That's snow, Bambi." Bambi put one hoof into the snow to test the cold, crisp surface. Then he walked forward carefully, lifting his feet high. It was a lovely winter's day, and the sun sparkled on the snow. In the distance, Bambi was surprised to see Thumper playing on top of the pond. He hurried towards his friend and skidded on the smooth, slippery ice. Down he fell as Thumper laughed. That's it for now, everybody, and stay tuned for the next episode where we will finish the book of Bambi. If you have any comments or want any other books to be read, remember to comment below, or you can also subscribe at the top in this button. Bye-bye.